The first breath, finding the beat in the game. A screen lights up. Your hands find their place. The heart beats a fast rhythm, a drum of excitement and stress. The game begins, and the world outside fades away. In this moment, there is a choice. You can rush in, letting the game's frantic energy pull you along like a fast current. Or you can take a single conscious breath. This breath is a small thing. It is quiet. It is easy to forget. But in this small action, you create a space. The breath makes the mind just a little more clear. It carves out a moment of stillness in the middle of the storm. Breath is the bridge. It connects the world you see on the screen to the body sitting in the chair. It links your fast-thinking mind to your deep, quiet spirit. The anchor. Breath as sacred tool. Let us begin this journey with a small, simple ritual. Before you launch your game, before the first mission loads, take a moment. Sit up straight in your chair, but not stiff. Let your shoulders relax. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes for just one count. Now breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Feel the air fill your lungs. Hold that breath gently for a count of 2. Then, breathe out slowly through your mouth for a count of 4. Feel the tension leave your body with the air. Do this 3 times. When you are ready, slowly open your eyes. You have arrived. You are present. This practice is what we call anchoring consciousness in rhythmic breath. It sounds complex, but the meaning is simple. It means you are choosing to use your breath to hold your attention, to keep it from being pulled away by distraction or anxiety. Your mind will wander. That is its nature. It will jump to worries about the next boss fight or frustrations about a past mistake. The breath is your anchor. Each time you notice your mind has drifted, you gently guide it back to the simple sensation of breathing in and breathing out. The breath is always steady. It is always safe. It is a kind and patient teacher. The wider eye, seeing beyond the center. Peripheral awareness is the art of the wide view, both in the game and in your life. Our eyes are trained to focus, to lock onto the target in the center of the screen. The enemy, the quest giver, the loot. This is useful, but it creates a kind of tunnel vision. We miss the subtle clues at the edges. Peripheral awareness means you notice the flicker of movement in the corner of the screen. It means you hear the faint, distant sound that signals danger or opportunity. It means you feel the gentle sway of the trees in the game's digital wind. It is about expanding your perception beyond the obvious focal point. Here is a good exercise to practice this. It is called the soft gaze. While you are in a relatively safe area in your game, allow your eyes to relax. Do not stare intently at the center of the screen, where your character usually is. Instead, soften your focus and try to take in the whole scene at once from edge to edge. Breathe slowly and deeply as you do this. Notice the colors. Notice the play of light and shadow. Notice the small ambient movements. Now, without moving your eyes, name one small thing you see at the very edge of your vision. Say it out loud, or just in your mind. This simple practice trains your brain to process more information, which dramatically helps with timing and spotting danger before it is too late. Transforming high-stakes mechanical efficiency into a form of meditative flow is the beautiful next step on this path. Many games today demand incredible speed and precision. Fast clicks, perfect aim, complex button combinations. These skills are impressive, like the work of a finely tuned machine. And tools are good, but when we rely only on mechanical skill, we can start to feel like machines ourselves. We can turn this cold efficiency into a warm, living art form. We can learn to dance with the game instead of just trying to conquer it. This is where the true magic of flow resides. Imagine each action you take not as a command, but as a dance move. Let your aiming be guided by your breath. When you prepare to aim, breathe in, gathering your focus. As you make the shot, breathe out slowly and smoothly. Let your character's movement across the landscape be like a wave, flowing and powerful. Allow your hands on the keyboard or controller to follow the rhythm of your breath. When you need to dodge an attack, let your breath guide the sway of your body, even as you sit in your chair. The body moves with an easy, powerful rhythm. The mind, freed from the frantic need to control everything, finds rest. The score matters. The win matters. But we cannot let the score rule our hearts. We must learn to use the score as simple feedback, as a teacher. Let it show you where you can improve, where your focus wavered. Let it be a drumbeat that helps you find your rhythm, not a cage that traps you in anxiety or frustration. To enrich this practice, we can bring in the power of culture and story. In your mind, call upon the wisdom of your ancestors, or call upon the imagined counsel of village elders. Picture a wise, calm figure under the vast branches of a baobab tree. When you feel stressed or rushed in the game, bring this image to mind. Quietly ask this figure for calm and steady perspective. Let their presence steady your hand and your heart. This is not imagination playing tricks. It's a powerful technique, story and archetypes to access inner wisdom. It's a practice rich with human history. Use the language of sacred geometry as a mental map. These shapes hold deep, intuitive meaning. See triangles, strength and stability. Visualize your team forming a strong triangle to hold position. See circles, unity, and protection. Imagine a circle of light around a teammate when defending. See spirals, growth, journey, focused energy. Think of a complex path as a spiral bringing you closer to the goal. These shapes organize thought and keep you centered amid chaos. Create a simple routine before each session. This ritual shifts you into a mindful space. It doesn't need to be long. Light a candle, or hold a small, smooth stone. As you hold it, close your eyes and take one deep breath. Say a short phrase to set your intention. I play with heart. Or, I am calm and focused. Then begin the game. This small ritual is a doorway, from distraction to sacred practice. Share this practice. Teach others when you discover it. Find friends open to breathing with you. Share the soft gaze. Share the drum rhythm. Before multiplayer, create a small group ritual. Maybe take 3 deep breaths in unison. Maybe agree on a chant or funny phrase to sync headspace. Laugh together. Invite community into your play. Games shine when social. Your spirit, and the groups, will grow stronger together. The wonderful truth is that the benefits of this practice will not stay locked behind the screen. The calm, focus, and resilience. You might find you sleep better because you've trained your mind to let go of the day's stresses. You might find yourself making kinder choices and more patient choices in your interactions with family and friends. You may even notice that you approach real-world problems with a new sense of calm and creativity. The tiny wins you achieve in the game, resisting panic, taking a calming breath, seeing the bigger picture, become ingrained habits that serve you in your daily life. To make this journey accessible, we must keep the language plain and the steps simple. This is not about adding more complexity to your life. It is about finding the simplicity within the complexity. Focus on one new thing at a time. Don't try to master everything at once. Maybe for the first week, you just focus on the rhythmic breathing before you play. Build the muscle memory slowly and patiently. With consistent practice, perhaps 3 times a week, the breath and the rhythm will start to feel natural. The sacred shapes will become easier to call to mind. Peripheral sight will become a habit you don't even have to think about. Here are 3 short, clear exercises you can begin with right now. They are simple to learn and powerful in practice. The first is rhythm breath. Sit comfortably. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Hold the breath gently for a count of 2. And exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 4. Repeat this for 5 full rounds. This is perfect to do just before you start playing. The second is soft gaze. During a quiet moment in your game, consciously relax your eyes. See the whole screen at once. Then, without moving your eyes, name one detail you notice at the very edge. Take a breath. The third is move with breath. For just a few minutes, try to match your in-game actions to your breath. Breathe in to prepare for a move. Breathe out as you execute the action. Jump, a shot, a turn. Repeat this 10 times. At the end of your gaming session, it is important to have a closing ritual. This helps you transition back into the world, carrying the calm with you. It is as simple as the opening. Just sit back from the screen for a moment. Place both of your hands gently on your chest, over your heart. Close your eyes and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Silently thank the game for the challenge and the fun. Thank your body for its skill and presence. And if you played with others, thank them for their companionship. This simple closing honors the time and energy you spent and seals the practice with gratitude. Remember the image of a great river. The river is always moving. It is also always at rest within its own flow. It flows around stones and obstacles. It does not fight the land. It works with the land, finding the path of least resistance. Yet it possesses undeniable power. This is how we can learn to play. Play like the river. Move with an unstoppable rhythm. Stay with heart, even when the way is difficult. Let your actions flow from calm presence, not frantic reaction. This is the deepest form of winning. With gentle practice, gameplay becomes more than a hobby. It can become a form of prayer. It can become a craft. Every session is an opportunity to learn about yourself, to cultivate calm, to hone your skills in a low-stakes environment. Live with more awareness. Live with more care. The screen becomes a field for practice. Your breath becomes the seed you plant. Plant seeds of rhythm. Plant seeds of mindfulness.